6:36, Wellston School Board of Education, regular board meeting has been called to order. And we will start with reading the mission statement. The mission of Wellston Schools District is to create and maintain a high educational system in which every student receives the highest quality education. School employees and parents work together to prepare students to become caring, competent, and responsible citizens who value education and lifelong pride. Thank you. At this time, we will review the agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda? Yes, sir.
Want to talk about paint specifications for high school.
Thank you. Okay. Let's add that under D1. D1A. Because D1 is the new school project.
Okay.
What is it? Thank you.
Okay, is there anything else?
Second.
Okay, it's been motion properly second to approve the agenda with the added addition of D1A. Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries, and tonight's agenda has been approved. Now, can I get a motion to approve the open session approval of minutes?
I'll make a motion that we'll approve the open session minutes.
Second.
Okay, it's been motion and properly second to approve the open session approval of minutes. Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. And the open session approval of minutes have been passed. I would like to also recognize that we have one of our board members, Miss Stephanie Tillery, who is joining us virtually on the computer tonight. And we also have Miss Eda Jenkins, and she's called in by phone. So
Hello.
okay. The next item is recognitions and upcoming school events and new hires.
We have one new hire for Weldon Elementary School, who is Dr. Jacqueline Perry Higgs. She will officially start with us on Monday, August the 17th. And she will be at our September board meeting.
So we'll get a chance to meet her at convocation.
Okay. Dr. Boone, do you have anyone for public forum?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We have Mr. Cameron Bird, I'm sorry. Who's with us tonight? Mr. Bird, you can come on up. You will have 3 minutes to address the board. When you have 1 minute left, talking, Mr. Davis will let you know you have 1 minute left to speak. Okay, and are you ready now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, maybe then.
All right. Good evening to Dr. Boone, Chairwoman Hale, and everyone on the board. My name is Cameron Bird. I'm glad to be here this evening. I wanted to come and address the board this evening to thank you all for allowing me the opportunity to attend the 2026 Governor's School Session. It was a wonderful 4-week experience where I was in the English discipline, so I got to expand my skills as a writer, as well as build many friendships with peers and an adult network with adults as well. And I want to personally thank you all for allowing me that opportunity this this summer, for the 4 weeks that I spent there this summer at Meredith College campus. And I made thank you cards for the board, Superintendent Boone, and every individual member of the board. So can I present these at this time?
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Cam. Mr. Bird, camera, can we get some pictures?
Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's all right.
One, two. 1, 2. And moving right along, we're gonna move on to, superintendent's report, Dr. Gunn.
All right, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. As you can see, the highlight of tonight is Mr. Cameron, who did a great job at Governor School this summer. We had one other student who attended Governor School as well, and did a great job. So we're thankful for those opportunities that arise and for those students who are able to capitalize on those opportunities, because we know that they help to support our students in their quest to become better at what they choose to do in this life. So we're proud of you, Cameron. Keep on doing what you're doing, and we support you wholeheartedly. So I'd also like to say that we had a great week of professional development during the week of July 20th. We had Monday and Tuesday, 2 wonderful days of math, PD. On that Wednesday, we had ELA. And on that Thursday, we had 1 day of science. We did have individuals who were here from DPI, as well as our own individuals who work in the district, Mrs. Anissa Robinson and others who took part in making sure that that PD week was a success for our teachers. I had the opportunity to attend what they call Ascend training in Raleigh. Ascend is designed to help with the fundamentals of finance. It's kind of surface level in a sense, but at the same time, quite beneficial. So we've gone through a couple of sessions, and there will still be, I think, 2 additional ones to attend. Some are virtual, some are face-to-face, but it gives you a really good opportunity to network with others and to also have conversation about what finance looks like in other districts across North Carolina, because we know there's a shortage of finance officers throughout the state of North Carolina. So there are different things that are taking place to try to help superintendents with filling that gap and being prepared for when those positions happen to become vacant. I will also say that we attended Abbott, well, several of us attended Abbott this summer, the training there at Old Dominion University. I'm not sure about the others that went. I know they had a good time, but my session was really good. It was a 1-day session for superintendents, and it was really good. The networking was great. The opportunity was great. The entire day was great, in my opinion. And what topped it off for me was the general session. The general session for Abbott was totally ran by the students. They did everything. Student performers, student mistress of ceremonies, everything. It was a really good time. And I think Abbott will be quite beneficial in our district for our students. So we're looking forward to that. Thanks to Dr. Edwards, who had the vision to bring Abbott to Weldon City Schools. And thankfully, we were able to afford it because it can be rather expensive. So RBEC also had a new student signing day and commitment ceremony that was held. We had our administrative retreat at the Acorn Center this summer. We had a really good time. We did have Kinston Griffin from Dream Builders out of Charlotte. He was here for a day and a half. He and Dr. Scott doing some professional development with us. We also had Dr. Lakeisha Walker, who came in to remind us of the wellness portion of how it's important to take care of ourselves, even in the midst of trying to make sure you get a job done. And then we topped it off on Thursday by going on the lunch cruise with the Spirit of Norfolk. So that was a good time. Again, we do have a new principal at Weldon Elementary School. Her name is Dr. Jacqueline Perry Higgs. So we look forward to her coming on board and doing a good job. We will have our convocation on Monday, beginning at 8 o'clock to open up for our staff to come back. And we will have a day-long professional development day on Tuesday, August the 18th. Our theme for this year, our district theme is up, up, and away. Together we soar, every student, every day, endless possibilities. That's where we are with that. And that's all I have for that piece. Anyway, I will ask Mr. Hall to come now and give us an update on the new school project.
Thank you, Dr. Boone. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
All. I am here, and I'm just going to go down a list because I recall, hadn't been that many months ago, when I said there's not a lot to talk about. That's very much not the case tonight. There's a lot to talk about. So this is not by any means an all-inclusive list. It's just some of the highlights. And certainly I'll entertain any questions if you have them. The 26th of October, excuse me, 26th of August has been for a while the date that Nancy and Faye's contract held as the substantial completion date. And as we stand here tonight, it looks like unless something goes off the rails in the next few days, which sometimes you never know, but unless something happens, they will make that August 26th substantial completion date. Substantial completion, just as a reminder, is the date when the owner, being Weldon City Schools, will be able to occupy and utilize the campus. So we are on target for August 26th. That's 13 days from today, so it's very close. Very close. Some of the things that are going on over there right now, there's just a little bit of finishing work going on inside the building. Most of the work that's going on is a result of the punch list that Ratio, the architect, walked through and pointed out things that they weren't happy with when they published that list. The contractor has to go behind the punch list, or take the punch list and actually remedy things that have been identified. We talked about a stocking permit. Stocking permit just allows the district to furnish the building. So on Monday morning, bright and early Monday morning, trucks will start rolling in on the 17th to deliver the package that you approved way back. I don't even remember when it was. It's been quite some, it was last year sometime. Big furniture package. It will take them 5 to 7 days of trucks coming and going to unload, and they'll unbox, and those each piece of each item will be delivered to the space where it is designated. IT infrastructure, I think I mentioned last month, we had a little bit of a hiccup with some of the IT equipment, but I think we're working through that. And I think things are coming together so that everything can be installed, activated. I'm working closely with the folks here in this race and Malik to get everything in place as far as IT goes. Punch list. Interactive panels were purchased separately by the district, and that is commonly done because it's good for the owner to be able to take the type of equipment they want. So that was done here. So the interactive panels, such as these, have been installed. I think there may be only like 4 out of the entire campus where they had some issue that they couldn't install, but that vendor will make one more trip to finish up those installations. So if you go over there now, you'll see these actually in the spaces where they were designated for. Staff training. Staff training has started in a very limited way. I think for the mechanical systems, I think Mr. Hunter has been to a session. I have been adamant about making sure Clancy and Pace, the contractor, and their subcontractors have an organized way of presenting the training. They're supposed to be videotaping the training so that if you have staff, and I'll just use the kitchen as an example, kitchen staff, when they bring them in to show them all the different equipment and things they need to know, not only will we have an opportunity for those folks to be there in person, but it'll be recorded so that if someone needs to go back and watch it later, they'll be able to do so. We'll do that throughout anything that requires training orientation. Paving is complete. Their striping is probably complete since I was there yesterday. The athletic fields are pretty much set. I believe your athletic director has walked the fields, and the landscape architect, who's a sub-consultant to Ratio, will go and do the same thing, basically doing a punch list for all the athletic areas. Commissioning work is ongoing. Commissioning is really just another engineer that's looking over the shoulders of the design engineers, Clancy and Pace, the contractor, to try to make sure the mechanical systems are working as designed. Those systems these days are extremely complicated. So a lot of layers and a lot of moving parts. So you have a commissioning agent that's working through that. We will have a budget meeting in early September. Because right now I kind of think I have an idea about where the total budget is in terms of funds that may be available to purchase other things for the campus. We'll have a meeting with Logan staff, all the project team, as well as Halifax County, since they're the fiscal agent, talk about what the total budget snapshot looks like. The improvements, a while back, we were able to see that we had enough money to make some improvements in the existing gym. That was not in the original scope, but we had money to do that. So those improvements are lagging a little bit behind the main campus, but they are scheduled to be completed by September 8th. And that's just a reminder, refinishing the floor. It's already been painted, new lighting, new bleachers, and some plumbing repairs. Remind you again, staff walkthroughs or visits can be scheduled in the afternoon, groups of 10 coordinated through Clancy and Bays. And again, ladies and gentlemen, that is not by any means the entire list of everything that's going on, but those are the highlights.
Just a good question. I'm just curious about the grass on the football field. That be any greener? I think it's kind of turning around now.
I mean, there is an irrigation system out there. So I can certainly ask about, because the Clancy and they should still be operating everything. So if they need to provide irrigation more often, we can certainly ask about that.
It's starting very, very soon. So
Questions from me?
no.
If not, thank you all very much.
All right, thanks. All right.
Thanks.
Okay, Dr. Jones. Thank you so much for this. All right, Dr. Boone, new school opening plan.
Okay, so just to follow up, of course, we all know that the new school is going to open soon. So our proposal, or my proposal, that we've had some conversation about is to, well, let me just pass these around first.
Thank you.
Okay, so the proposal for opening the new school is, of course, our staff return on next Monday, which is August the 17th. Our students return on the following Monday, which will be August the 24th. So the proposal is to have our students start at the regular time, which would be August the 24th, and then the week of September 7th. The 7th would be a holiday for Labor Day. So our students would not come to school the remainder of that week. So the students would be out on September 7th for the holiday, and then they would be out on September 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. Students would return to school in the new facility on September 14th. For those students who are in grades 6 through 12, they would return. September 14th would be the first day for classes. That would be classes starting on that day. As a result, what I propose is that we use Friday, September 11th as the day for ribbon cutting and open house. That would take place at 11 o'clock a.m., our ribbon cutting. And we would also have open house during that time for those that are on site. We would also have open house later in the afternoon. And it may turn into kind of like throughout the day, as long as we can coordinate with the staff. But we would certainly have it in the afternoon for individuals who work during the day and can't come out at 11 o'clock. We also have a home football game on that night. So it would be a means of all persons kind of coming through, doing dual things at once. Okay. But we want to stress that the 11th is ribbon cutting, and especially stress that it is open house on that day, because on Monday, September 14th, that is class time. That will not be used for open house on the 14th. Teachers will be teaching.
Dr. Boone, did Clancy and Days mention anything for community?
I've not talked to them about that. I've only gotten involved in the instructional part.
Okay, I was just curious. Mention
Well,
Not to me, but Ms. Hale can probably address it.
Yeah, I did see him on last Friday,
Mhm.
and I asked him about it, and they are still planning to do so. He said it on the day whenever we decide on the ribbon cut. And at that time, I told him what we were thinking about, and he said that that's when he, they plan to do it.
Did they say what?
They said what? Like I think some pigs, some hogs, whatever.
That's big.
Yeah, cookout, and hot dogs, hamburgers.
What you say, that's what I'm gonna, that's not.
Okay, so I'd like to finish up this piece about opening the school with these dates. So to compensate for using those 4 days, I'd like to propose that we use November 10th, that we make, it is now an early release day. We would turn November 10th into a full day, a full school day. November 23rd and 24th are now, at this point, optional work days. We would turn those into regular school days. So whereas originally we would have the week of Thanksgiving out that entire week, we would come to school on Monday and Tuesday and be out on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'd also like to propose that February 15th be turned into a regular school day. It is now an optional workday. Let's make that a regular school day. And then March the 25th is now a required workday. We would revise that and turn it into an early release day. And if we did it that way, we would still have October 8th, February 11th, and March 11th as early release days.
And this gives us our 1,020.
1,025, yes. We have 1,096 hours built into the calendar. But those would be, the additional hours would be used for inclement weather. If we have. But those days, if we do it that way, that would give us back our 1,025 hours. Any questions?
No questions?
The motion to approve the revised calendar.
You got a question too?
I don't have a question.
Motion to approve the revised calendar.
Second.
It's been motion and probably second to approve the revised calendar. Any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries.
And the last thing I have is to propose that, of course, this Friday, tomorrow would be our last Friday for the 4-day work week. We would return to normal working schedule of 5 days, beginning Monday, August 17th.
And contracts, you said how information. I don't know what it's for. I got to keep on. All right, good evening, everyone. As we embark upon a new school year, I want to welcome everyone to the 2026-2027 school year for Wilson Schools. And I am excited about what lies ahead for our district. Our new school, as Mr. Hall said, is almost complete. And there has been a tremendous amount of work taking place over the summer, trying to get it ready. And a lot of work that's been going on behind the scenes here at Central Services and then also at the school levels to get things ready for the students for August 24th. But as we move forward, I would like us to continue as a board to work together. I want the administration to work together. I want the staff, the families and stakeholders and the community to work together because Weldon City Schools belongs to all of us. It's not just the board, it's not just Dr. Boone, it's not just people here at Central Services, but it belongs to all of us. So we work together and in unity, I believe we can get a whole lot more accomplished than working against each other. Again, my hope is that this year will be filled with unity and growth with our school district and success for our students. Because if we're working together for the common good of helping these students get to where they need to be, then they will be successful. And in turn, we will be successful because that's what we're here for, to help these students, these kids, the students of Weldon City Schools. So there's so much to look forward to, and I can't wait to see what's in store. I'm very optimistic. No matter how things look, I'm optimistic about us moving forward, and I'm praying and hoping that Weldon will continue to thrive. Thank you. Next item is curriculum and instruction. Dr. Boone, again.
So contract.
We can contract, that was just an error. I'm sorry. There's error on the agenda.
Okay. For curriculum and instruction, I will yield to Dr. Edwards. If he has anything to report.
Thank you, Dr. Boone. Good evening, everyone.
Maybe like that.
Want to say, it's been an exciting, Dr. Boone, did a lot of the great highlights that's been going on in curriculum and instruction. Big piece, pacing guides, getting our teachers ready for the upcoming school year. Next piece, we did, how we're gonna do professional development. And in federal programs, we're looking at writing the consolidated application for Title I, Title II, Title IV, rural and low income schools for the upcoming school year on the budgets that we receive. And we are making good progress. That application is due on August 30th, and we will have it in on time. So when we come back to you in the next month, we should be able to utilize the funding that we will receive from our consolidated app. Also, we did a lot of good professional development led up by Mr. Nissa Robinson on the pacing guides, and it was well received. We had good participation, and we're starting the year off with a professional development on lesson plan writing. And we're looking forward to that section as we come up on our opening of school. We're excited. And as I say, we're at 212 degrees, taking that extra effort to move our students forward.
Thank you so much.
Good.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Wells.
CTE. Okay. Exceptional children. Federal programs and student services. Nothing? Oh, he did. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Operations, I see Mr. Hunter's not here.
He's not, he has an emergency.
Okay. So we're going to go on to, as Mr. Hall did go over the new school project. We'll do 1A, paint specifications, Mr. Davis.
Okay. So my question is, or just a point of discussion, because, you know, we, not anything to do with what, because the color is what it is now, but how do we get to that point of, if there's specs that should have been reviewed, I mean, or, you know, how does one get to the point where they approve those specs? So my question really, I think is more for Jason, is about, you know, what legal recourse do we have to go back and look at that? The specs, you know, the way they should be, and who should be approved it? Should it be a single person being able to prove that, or should there have been some checks and balances in place for that? You know, being this, you know, it's a state contract, so there should be some guidelines on specifications for paint colors and all that stuff. So, so where is that? And you know, do we have any type of recourse on that to look at that?
I appreciate the question. I think as to processes for that approval, I don't know the answer to that. That might be more of a question for Mr. Hall in terms of the day-to-day approval processes or what that looks like. Legal recourse, I'm happy to discuss. That would be more appropriate for closed session, not open session.
Okay.
But I could certainly talk through that with the board as well.
Okay. All right. Great.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
All right, consent agenda. Can I get approval to approve the MOU for consent agenda A?
This assembly and Ms. Hale has the,
Consumer.
yeah, and Ms. Hale has the actual contract itself.
Do y'all see
Oh,
it? Did y'all see it?
no, I did not see it. So didn't look. I mean, I didn't see it. I didn't read it.
Okay. And does it have to be approved? Is there a deadline? Are you under some type of
No, they wanted to start when we started on Monday, but
Okay.
it's nothing changed from last year's contract, except the dates.
Okay. Well, but it's the pleasure of the board to do it this time.
I make a motion.
No, I don't think if it's, you know, only dates changing and everything's the same as it was, I'm okay with it.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, it's been motion and properly second to approve the MOU for Clark County. Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye. Ms. Jenkins? Okay, any opposed? Ayes have it, and motion carries, so the consent agenda has been approved. 9 is discussion. Anyone have anything for discussion? I would like to discuss something, and this is just with the board and also for anyone that's listening. I would like, as I keep on saying about going to this new school year, 2026-27 school year, I just would like for us to have a different look. This is Weldon, and I think that dress code is kind of, if we're professionals and we're in an educational setting, I believe that we should be dressing as such. And I think that we are the ones that set an example for the kids and for the kids, you know, because they're the ones who's looking at us, whether it be elementary school, middle school, or high school. We are setting an example for them. But it's going to start with us, and I think that if we as adults start dressing like we're in a professional setting, I think that the kids will start, you know, follow suit. It's all about image. And we've talked about that before, and I believe we do have a dress code for Weldon City Schools, but I don't think that it's been really followed upon. So that's one thing I would also like to see change or look different as well. Anything else? Any discussion on that? You all agree?
Yes, Ms. Hale, I have a couple of questions for clarification. So you were saying are you referencing the staff members, the teachers? Because does the maintenance staff, do they have a uniform that they use, that they wear?
The who?
Maintenance.
Some years ago, we did approve for them to get uniforms, and not all of them are in uniforms. But that's come up before amongst, we talked about that a few weeks ago, as far as them being in uniform as well.
So let me make sure I'm clear and clarify so I can understand. When you talked about the dress code, which I do believe it is a part of in the handbooks, and I totally agree with you, because we do have to set the example and be an example for the students, so for our scholars. So are you saying that our staff members would be dressed professionally and the maintenance staff will wear their uniforms? Or are we just talking about one segment of staff members?
I'd like to see it done district-wide.
Okay, I'm just for clarification. I was just wondering. Okay.
Not calling out anyone in particular. I mean, we do have uniforms for maintenance, so yeah, maintenance wear their uniforms, but everyone else, instead of tights and, you know, just
right. I understand exactly. Yeah. So would the principal of the school sort of manage this and go over this with their staff in their handbook, or will we address this from the board, or how do you plan to sort of manage this?
Well, we're not going to manage it. We're not going to manage it. We don't manage anyone in the district. So
okay, well, you know what I'm
saying. I mean, with Dr. Boone. So
with Dr. Boone, okay, thank you.
And she knows how to get this information out and what she wants to do with it. She's hearing the pleasure of the board.
Okay, thank you. I think it's a great idea. I think I concur with what you're saying. Thank you.
Again, my desire is to have a different look for Weldon. We've been doing the same thing for so many years and receiving the same results. It's time for us to change and do something a little different. And if that doesn't work, then we'll try something else. But to continue doing the same thing and getting the same results, it's just not going to work for me anymore. I'm not settling for the same old status quo. Me personally, I want to raise the bar a little bit. We're Weldon, we're Chargers, and we need to act as such. That's just me, my personal belief.
I concur.
Thank you. Anything else from anyone? All right, if not, well, we've gotten down to the point of, the agenda. Well, I think everybody's gonna be happy. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Ms.
Yeah,
Hale.
I'll do that.
Ms.
Oh,
Hale.
I'm sorry, hold on, let me back it up.
kept telling you.
Back it up, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we just move on to it right now. All right, so can I get a motion to approve closed session? I do apologize.
I make a motion to approve, the personnel discussion, closed session.
Second.
Okay, it's been motion and properly second to approve closed session items. Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion. Ms. Tillery?
Yes, I'm fine, yes.
Ms.
Thank you.
Jenkins? Okay. Ayes have it, motion carries, and the action items from closed session have been approved. Next is board comments. I skipped all the way down, I'm sorry. Board comments. I would like to say,
Okay.
no, you go ahead on.
You said you'd like to say, okay.
Oh, okay. I would like to say again, I didn't say anything when you came up, Mr. Byrd, and before the board, but I would like to let you know publicly that I'm super proud of you. And you're from Halifax, born and raised, and that just makes my heart smile. I'm very, very proud of you. Continue doing what you're doing, and you're gonna be all right. I like seeing that, and I would like to see more of our students do more of the same. Because we have a lot of talent in Weldon. But we just have to, come on, Mr. Davis, help me out. What we gotta do with it? What are the optics?
We just gotta raise the bar. We gotta
Right,
keep doing that.
exactly, exactly. All right, anything else? If not, can I,
Are we using the board comments, or were we doing board comments?
yes, we were.
Oh, okay. Well, I just, first of all, I want to personally, reflect, Ms. Hale's comments, Mr. Byrd. Great job. I was super proud of you. I mean, I remember you as a little kid, so you've grown into a great young man, and I'm super proud of you and doing great things. So, thank you for that. I'm sure you represented Weldon very well, there while you were there for those 4 weeks. So thank you very much for that. And I'm super proud of you coming to the board to say thank you. That means a lot. So we do appreciate that. Absolutely. So, for everybody else, I'm just excited. We're going to a new school year. Things are getting ready to, as they say, get ready to jump off, but it's getting ready to be good. Looking forward to it. Monday is a great day convocation. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there on Monday. And looking forward to that and just getting into the new school and just exciting times. So we're going to do some great things. And as they say, kids say we don't come up. So let's get this thing done. Thank you.
And I want to say, have a great school year. Staff, student, parent. I hope that everyone had a great school year. These years flew by so quickly. You say you remember Cam as a little boy. I remember him probably a couple of hours old. So certainly extremely proud of you, all the work that you do at our church as well, Cameron. But I'm proud to be a Charger. Once a Charger, always a Charger. But I know that we're gonna have a good school year. We're gonna have an amazing school year. And it's because all of us in this room and others that will make our year the best.
I just want to say welcome back, everyone. Everyone in the room probably been here all summer. But for those online, welcome back. We're going to get started on Monday. We'll see you Monday, 8 o'clock, right?
Yes.
8 o'clock. We'll get this thing going.
Big crop.
Okay. Once again, thank you all for coming out, and joining us tonight, and those that are online, I thank you as well. Continue to please support us and keep us in your thoughts, and the students in your prayers as well as we start another school year. At this time, I'm gonna ask again for the third time. Is there a motion to adjourn?
No, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Are we going back into closed session? Jason said something about he would speak to us, and are we going back to closed session for that, or are we gonna wait till another time to answer his question?
I mean, I'd be open to talking about it briefly. Now, if you're okay with that.
Pleasure of the board. There would need to be a motion to amend the agenda to add a second closed session. And after that is seconded and approved, there would need to be a new motion to go into close. Since you adjourned from the last close, it's not recess. You need to make a similar motion to the motion that made at the beginning of the meeting.
We make a, put a closed session.
There would be first have a motion to amend the agenda. Add a
Pleasure of the board.
I'm good.
And I'm happy to discuss tonight or at the September meeting or a special called meeting. If it's gonna be tonight, someone needs to make a motion to amend the agenda.
Okay, y'all wanna do it tonight or? Y'all wanna do it tonight? Y'all wanna do it?
Can we wait until September meeting?
Or can we go ahead
No
and
sense of urgency on it, so.
Says it's early, we usually get out this early.
Yeah.
We don't know what.
Ms.
Yes.
Hale, Ms.
Yes.
Hale,
Yes, Ms. Tiller.
since you're asking for suggestions, I would ask if possible that we could just hold off until our next meeting, and perhaps the two board members that are not there, physically there tonight, that we possibly could be in that meeting physically, if that's possible.
And I will just add, be cautious with how much I say here in open versus closed. If we were to go into close, I could certainly offer some preliminary input and analysis, but a more in-depth would probably require, I'd have to look at the contracts just to see what the specific recourse might be, if there's any impact based on language in those agreements. Do a little more digging and homework to give a more fuller analysis. I mean, I'm happy to give an off the cuff preliminary.
We want.
I assume you would want more,
Absolutely.
in which case, whether it's a special call meeting or it's like,
So let's hold off to the
September.
September meeting.
Okay. All right. So I get a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Adjourn.
Second.
Okay, it's been motion and probably second to adjourn. Are there any questions? All those in favor say aye. Ms. Jenkins? Any opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries, and we are now adjourned at 7:24. You all have